What up, guys? How are y'all doing? It's your boy Nerdy Red 23. I'm here to talk about LL Cool J releasing his debut classic Radio of November 18th, 1985. Happy 40 years to this album. 40 years old, and this album is still gold. And you got a lot of bangers on this album, too. You got, obviously, I Can't Live Without My Radio, You Can't Dance, Dear Yvette, that's another classic. I Can Give You More, Dangerous, including Rock the Bells, I Need a Beat remix, That's a Lie, You'll Rock, I Want You. So many classics, man. Shoot, for being 40 years old, LL is still a legend right here, and I'm still listening to his records. And it was released through Def Jam Recordings and Columbia Records. It was also Def Jam's first LP record released. It was recorded at Chung King Studios in New York City with producer Rick Rubin, who provided a sparse, minimal production style. And the album also features a sound punctuated by DJ scratching, often brief samples, and emphasizes of the downbeat emphasis of the downbeat. And LL's aggressive b-boy lyrics explored themes of inner city culture, teenage promiscuity, and braggadocio raps. And the singles that were released as singles, of course, I Can't Live Without My Radio, Yo Rock, I Can't Give You, I Can Give You More, I Can Give You More, and Rock the Bells. A significant commercial success for a hip hop record at the time, Radio has become a Billboard chart hit and sold over 500,000 copies. Sold over 500,000 copies. Shoot, that's incredible. Within of its first 5 months of release. By 1989, it had been certified platinum by the Recording Industry Association of America for sales surpassing 1 million copies in the US. Initial reception of Radio was generally positive, with praise given to LL's lyricism and Rubin's production. It has since been recognized by critics as LL Cool J's best album. Radio marked a pivotal moment in hip hop's culture and history, reflecting the new school and ghetto blaster subculture in the United States during the mid 1980s, and its success contributed to the displacement of the old school with the new school formed into the genre's mainstream success during the period. This period, it was also a career breakthrough for LL and Rubin, and Radio has been recognized by music journalists as one of the first artistically cohesive and commercially successful hip hop albums. And in March of 1984, when New York University student Rick Rubin and promoter manager Russell Simmons founded the then independent record label Def Jam Recordings, 16-year-old St. Albans, Queens native James Todd Smith, well known as LL Cool J, creating demo tapes in his grandparents' home. His grandfather, a jazz saxophonist, purchased him a $2,000 worth of stereo equipment, including two turntables and an audio mixer and an amplifier, and Smith later discussed his childhood background in rapping, stating, "By the time I got that equipment, I was already a rapper. In this neighborhood, the kids grew up in rap. It's like speaking Spanish. If you grow up in an all Spanish house, I got into when I was about 9 years old. And since then, all I wanted was to make a record and hear it on the radio by using the mixing table he had received from his grandfather. Smith produced and mixed his own demos and sent them to various labels throughout New York City, including Def Jam. And under his new stage name, LL Cool J, which stands for Ladies Love Cool James, Mr. Smith was signed by Def Jam, which led to the release of his first official record, the 12-inch single "I Need a Beat." I Need a Beat, 1984. And the single was a hard-hitting, streetwise b-boy song with spare beats and ballistic rhymes. Mr. Smith later discussed his search for a label, stating, "I sent my demo to many different companies, but it was Def Jam where I found my home." That same year, Smith made his professional debut concert performance at a Manhattan Center High School. In a later interview, he recalled the experience, stating, "I pushed the lunchroom They pushed the lunchroom. They pushed the lunchroom tables together, and me and my DJ cut creator started playing. And as soon as that it was over, there were girls screaming, asking for autographs. Right then, there, I said, "This is what I want to do." And LL's debut single sold over 100,000 copies, and it helped establish both Def Jam as a label and Smith as a rapper. And the commercial success of "I Need a Beat," along with the Beastie Boys' "Rock Hard" 1984, and helped Def Jam to a distribution deal with Columbia Records the following year. Man, this album will always be a classic, man. This is a golden classic right here. Nobody could ever make a classic like this, how LL did right here. So, of November 18th of the release of 1985 on Def Jam recordings in the United States, it earned a significant amount of commercial success and sales for a hip hop record at the time. It sold over 500,000 copies of its first 5 months, eventually selling over 1 million copies by 1988, according to the Recording Industry Association of America. And it peaked at number 6 on the top R&B slash hip hop albums chart and at number 46 on the Billboard 200 albums chart, and it entered the top R&B slash hip hop albums chart on December 28th of 1985, and it remained there for 47 weeks, while also entering the pop albums chart of January 11th of 1986, and radio remained on the chart for 38 weeks, and by 1989, it had earned platinum status from the Recording Industry Association of America after earning a gold certification in the U.S. on April 14th of 1986, with sales exceeding 1 million copies. And the rest is history. Here, I'll show y'all the LP. Classic record by LL Cool J, released through Def Jam. Nobody could ever make a classic like this, man. Nobody can. And I'll be on that reel. This album is phenomenal. 40 years old. It's a phenomenal record. What's your favorite song off this classic LP? Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe and comment. Follow your boy, and I will be gladly to return to the next one. Y'all have a blessed one and stay safe. If you don't have this record, go search for it at your local record store or online and bump it on your turntables. Peace, y'all.